Um, okay, perfect. It's a lot of pretty faces out there, but it's not a lot of pretty faces that actually know how to hold or be in a relationship and hold it down and make you, have a reason to stay in a relationship beyond her having a pretty face and a fat ass and some good puss. I find it harder to start dating in your 40. Our mindset has matured more and not willing to accept anything. Or sometimes I think we can settle more. We can settle and then we can be very cut off also. Very cutthroat, very cut off with people also. So both of those are true. Setting our ways, once you get comfortable in your single life, you definitely like, yo, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna change this. I'm not gonna like for me, for instance, like if I get into a relationship or marriage, I really don't want to live in the same house. Like I'm very comfortable in setting my ways on I like my toilet seat to always be put down when I go in the bathroom. Like I need it to always be down. I need my toilet paper to face a certain way. I need the charger that I plugged up behind my couch to stay right there and not move. I need my leftovers from the steakhouse to still be in the fridge when I come back. Like, I mean, it's bigger things than that. Like, I like my house at 69 degrees at night with my ceiling fan on under a big cover. Like, that's how I like to sleep. I don't like nobody snoring in my ear. Like it's a lot of things that I'm just like I'm setting my ways. I'm not gonna switch on that to be uncomfortable, but certain things I will sacrifice. I'm not gonna be unreasonable, but certain things I will sacrifice in order to coincide or coexist with somebody in life. Um, you said something else. We can settle minds, willing to accept anything. Okay, so willing to accept anything in your 40s and your dating. Yeah, like I said, your standards raise up, you become a better person. So you require a better person when you are on the dating scene. So it's not that easy for you to just jump into a relationship with anybody. It's gonna probably take you some time to really find somebody that you want to be with on a long term. Now I have a question for the men in the chat. Men in the chat, if you met somebody on a dating site specifically, or like on social media or something like that, you met somebody on social media or even in person, y'all exchange numbers. Now, what makes you what makes you get to the point where you're reaching out and you're consistent with this person? You're reaching out to them on a daily basis and just like communicating with them on a daily basis. Thank you, Pajo. What is it that makes you reach out to a woman every day once you get her number, once you guys exchange numbers? Like, what is it that makes you want to reach out every day? Because I've gotten the epiphany, and I'm always changing my ways and researching and reading psychology books, reading marriage books, reading um, dating and relationship advice. And I'm about to start reading about different traumas and different mental disorders so I can spot certain things in certain people that I'm dating or in a relationship with and know how to deal with it or know how to at least label it so I can understand it better. So I'm about to start studying a lot about different mental disabilities so that I do that only if it's reciprocated. Okay, so Todd said he only respond or reaches out to a woman only if it's reciprocated. So good afternoon, Reginald. So with that being said, tell me if I'm wrong, gentlemen. Tell me if I'm completely off. If in my thinking, okay, so usually with dating sites, women expect, and I know I used to be this way. If a man messes with me on a site and he's not consistent, like once I've allowed him to access to me, to talk to me or message me or text me or whatever, and he's not consistent every day once I open that door, I'm cutting him off. Covering some of those things in psychology, that's dope. Oh, sociology, okay. That's dope. I'm cutting him off. That thinking was wrong for me. Simply because I changed the type of person that I was looking to attract. And the type of person that I'm looking to attract really won't have a lot of time to be reaching out to me every day and thinking about me every day because they have so much on their plate. They have large responsibilities and things of that sort. So I've learned that I needed to, whenever I do get the times. Okay, so it's like we just matched up on this site. There's absolutely no reason or no incentive aside from my looks and my pictures and the little bit of shit that I put in my bio for a man to want to reach out to me every day because he didn't know shit about me. Oh, she got a cute face, nice little body, whatever. Little bio was a little funny or cute or whatever. You He has no incentive to really like reach out to you every day because you haven't sparked that desire in him to like, oh my God, I want to get to know more about this woman. I'm so intrigued. This is so refreshing. This is so different. She actually cares. She actually sees me, understands me, wants to know about me as a man and my character instead of just trying to see if I'll be a good boyfriend. So I think that attitude, changing that attitude towards dating, kind of opens up my options because I'm not so quick to cut people off. If this man out here getting money and making $1 million deals and doing all this, he don't have time to be to this phone every day or days at a time because he has so much going on and that's what I want. So when he finally does get to the point where he is reaching out every day and planning dates and trying to see me, that means a lot coming from that busy, busy man because he's literally clearing his schedule of everything he has to do to actually make time for me, to talk to me, or to take me out and get to know me and interact with me. Something I've said between the time we match on the dating site to the time he's making time for me or reaching out to me on a more regular basis has intrigued him and made him feel like, so I say my time is important, and made him feel like, okay, this is somebody I want to talk to. This is somebody I feel like I can connect with. This is somebody I may feel safe with. I may feel seen by. I may feel heard by. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get to a man to that point where it's more than the hey, how you doing? Good morning, good night, how was your day? It's like every fucking body saying that. In reality, nobody's really busy, just don't want. Actually, some people are very fucking busy. And their priority is probably not going to be talking to you every day. This is what I'm learning. Um, Most guys like that ain't got time for a relationship. Most guys like that will definitely make time for a relationship, but they're looking for a certain type of woman or a certain caliber of woman, a certain woman that can add a certain something to their life. You know what I'm saying? Um, what age do you think men mature? I know it's a case by case basis, but generally speaking, from your own personal experience, from my own personal experience being in my 50s, I know for a fact that it's not necessarily age that makes a man mature. It's life experiences that make you mature. The more things you go through, the more you mature and evolve and grow when you experience more things. That's what makes you mature. Sometimes people never fucking mature. They may go through things and experience different things and they never fucking change. They never fucking change. Okay, you answer the question you asked in a way. I'm just asking what am I wrong for thinking that about men? Um Indian. No, no, not Indian. Mr. Call of Duty. I'm asking, am I wrong in thinking that or am I right in thinking that? Transparency, expectations, reasonableness, little things, being thoughtful and spontaneous. Hey Tyrone, that's a fact. Hey, I just logged in. Great to see you always. Yeah, I agree with that. And I made it a point to text less and talk on the phone, FaceTime more because you can really get a better feel for a person, communicate with more efficiently. That makes sense, Drizzy. Good afternoon, Becky. So my point is, yeah, it's a lot of piss in the dating pool, but you can also do your part to help with that. Individually, we all need to figure out how to better ourselves, how to become a better mate, work on little things that make us a better mate. And a lot of that is mental. Yeah, but no, because it's about both parties, both selfless. Yeah, Mr. Call of Duty, if you are talking to somebody and getting to know somebody or intrigued by the person that they are, what moves them, what motivates them, how are they feeling, things like that. And if they genuinely don't give a fuck to ask you these same intriguing questions back, they genuinely don't give a fuck about you. I mean, it's up to your discretion the amount of time that it takes for that other person to return the concern or the consideration of asking you these questions or trying to get to know you as a person. Thank you, Becky. Um, what reasons do you think men may often share but not approach? What reason share what, Brittany? Share what and not approach? I don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm on YouTube and on Instagram. So I'm looking at both chats. And I'm very, very fucking hyper because I put a lot too much matcha in my matcha drink this morning. Like a lot. So I'm trying to flush it out with water, but maybe it's in my bloodstream and I could run a marathon right now if I really wanted to. Thank you, Becky. But yeah, Brittany, please like reframe your question or something because you said what reasons do you think men may often oh, okay, stare but not approach. Okay, stare. I thought you said share. Baby, I need glasses real bad. And they way over there. So reasons why I think men may often stare but not approach. And guys, please back me up on this. If I'm dead wrong, let me know. Like, girl, you don't know the fuck. Don't be speaking for us, men. Good afternoon, some guy named Andre. So I think reasons that a lot of guys may stare. It could be multiple reasons why men stare and don't approach. One, they may already have a situation. So yeah, they just because they're in a relationship or they're married or they're dealing with somebody, they're not fucking blind all of a sudden. They still see and appreciate beauty, but they can't act on it. They can look at it, enjoy looking at it, and then get the fuck on. So that may be one reason why men may stare and not approach. Men, if I'm wrong, please tell me. Another reason is they may stare and not approach because maybe to them, with with their security level, they may think that but it's stigma set for women set but not society. They may think that, oh man, she's like really pretty. Like, oh, she look good. She this, that, there, and the other. But I'm not going to approach her because she might reject me, or she might talk to a certain type of guys, and I'm not that type of guy. So their insecurities may keep them from approaching you because they feel like they gonna get rejected. Some men may not even feel like you like a certain type of guy. They just may feel like, yeah, she's just gonna reject me. I can't deal with rejections. But sometimes we are intimidated. Yup, intimidated is exactly what it is. Aaron said, yeah, this is definitely one of the reasons. Mr. Moose said, hey, Trap, what's the catch to her pretty? What do you mean, what's the catch to her pretty? I say because I like what I see, but it's stigma set for women with society. I don't get it. Another reason that we can overlook women sometime is a lot of times you can hear women say they don't feel safe as much as men feel safe. Like we could walk down the street 10 o'clock at night and feel fucking horrified and scared if we see a man walking our way, but vice versa. On the other end, if a man is walking down the street at night, 10 o'clock at night, he see a woman walking his way. LO, you say I'm right so far. He won't feel the same. We feel a certain type of way because a lot of the shit that we see was programmed into us. Men are gonna hurt us, men are gonna rape us, men are gonna kill us, men are gonna kidnap us and cut us up and take our organs, whatever the fuck it is. We have these stigmas that make us view things differently. So a lot of times a man may see you, like you, stare at you real quick, but he won't approach you because the fucking rejection some of these females be doing is so fucking unnecessary. I got it, man. I don't like, bitch. I just want to give you a fucking compliment or tell you have fucking toilet tissue hanging from your shoe, bitch. You got to give me all of this. Like, what the fuck? Like, that may be one of the reasons he's probably experienced some fucking attitude, some entitlement. Like, bitch, I just wanted to say you was pretty, bitch. I'm married, but I just wanted to give you a fucking compliment. You had to act like that because a lot of females can be so fucking cocky and so mean with their response. And it's unnecessary to be mean. Take a fucking compliment and keep on moving. Now, there are some men that will be like, yeah, we have our stigmas too. True. Mr. Call of Duty said that's true. There are some men that could be like, okay, because I'm really nice to people. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood where I grew up seeing if a dude holler at you and you be like, yeah, I'm good, I got it, man. And he keep pursuing you and you keep rejecting, his rejection will be so fucking heartfelt and so ego hit that he will fucking probably shoot at you and kill you. I've seen this happen. I've heard of this happen. And he will fucking hurt you or kill you. Dead ass. So you would want to be very nice to people because you don't know their mental capabilities. You don't know their mental state. Be very gentle and compassionate when you're dealing with people, and that's what I'm learning how to do now. I'm working on myself right now to be compassionate when I'm relaying information to my mate. Because I could just talk to you like you're an adult and you should know better. But I really need to be compassionate so it can be digested a lot better. Timothy says all true, but sometimes we are intimidated. Yeah, somebody you just don't feel like being rejected. Okay, so sometimes you just don't feel like being rejected, Aaron said. Sorry, I'm so fucking like I'm shaking because of the fucking matcha. I stare just to watch her moves before I approach. She might be beautiful, but her energy is off. Okay. Or they could be checking you out, seeing how you vibe. Okay. Hi, beautiful. What are we talking about today? Just catch up, Rodney. That we have our Sigmas too. True that, yes. Very disrespectful, and he's strong before even knowing me. And I make sure, speaking for myself, I'd have my shit straight before I even think about talking to a woman. Okay, I feel like I got to be extra perfect to talk that alarm for. I don't even remember what I set that alarm for. Probably was for this. You're welcome, Brittany. But why I say specifically that a lot of times men don't want to approach certain women that they may stare at but not say anything to is because fear of rejection or just their history of rejection or how they've been rejected in the past. Like men don't feel like dealing with that. A man's ego needs to be stroked and catered to and handled with care. If I'm wrong, men say I'm wrong. But I really believe that a man's ego, you got to respect that man and keep his ego intact if you want him to be in a comfortable position within you guys' relationship. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I really think that a man's ego is very important. But a lot of the piss that's in the dating pool is people lack. Okay, so like say you might see somebody who's really fine. They go to the gym all the time, they're working out, body taken care of, nutrition on point or not, whatever, but they look good. And they've made, yeah, just like a woman needs to be adorned in a relationship. Okay. Just they've made the necessary commitment to getting a body right, looking good, and maintaining that shit. There's piss in the dating pool because a lot of people don't do that for their fucking mental. Like we will study and go hard in college for like degrees and shit. Piece of paper that will hopefully promise somebody to give you a job and pay you some money. We want to tell you how beautiful you are without being called a simp or thirsty. Okay, that's completely understood. Um, so a lot of people will commit to certain things, but they won't commit that much to developing their mental reading and researching about psychology, how people think, what moves people, relationships, how to be a better mate, how to be a better person in general. Like people won't do that type of dedication, research, study, looking for information like they do for some shit on the outside. You feel me? So that's why it's a lot of piss in the dating pool. So people won't go to therapy. People won't pick up a fucking book. People won't go to their preacher or their pastor for counseling. People don't do these things. So they just out there in the dating pool. People are going out in the dating pool with shit that they learned from their parents, shit that they learn from their homeboys or their homegirls that they hang around, shit that they see on TV or the rap videos or wherever the fuck they get the information from. But they're not going to go to a certain credited source for the necessary input that they need to get in order to give good output in the dating pool. So this is what we're dealing with now. That in addition to we are much older, some of us are, and that we need more than just a dude with a good dick. Or a dude that just got a car and he could take us here and there. We ain't gotta ride the bus. Hey, beauty is science. Everything you said is true, but the reason I do it because I'm not actively seeking a relationship, but might be susceptible if the woman approaches first. We shouldn't always have to make the first move. So that's true. You shouldn't have to make the first move, but a lot of men find it very masculine for women to come and walk up and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Da, da, da. Like that's just not our doing. We're not the seekers. We're not the chasers. But in today's day and age, anything works. anything, try anything. If it works for you, try it, do it. It's not gonna kill you. You shot your shot. You did what you had to do. If it worked, great. If it didn't, it didn't. Speaking the truth, thank you. Trust, we know. Okay, cool. But I have exactly, therapy is necessary for my next relationship or marriage. Yeah, just like okay. I specifically, because I've had men tell me, I ain't want to say nothing to you. I ain't because you seem like the type that date ballers or athletes or whatever, like rich niggas or whatever the fuck they say. Do eggs jump out searching for sperm? No, sperm goes searching for eggs. But if we still have this set mentality and we don't come out of that mentality and try different shit because whatever we've been doing all these years hasn't been working, hasn't gotten us to that long term happy relationship, then yeah, experiment with different shit. So fuck if the eggs don't come jumping out searching for the sperm. Be a fucking egg that one day that you fucking go jump out and grab the sperm. Like do something different. That's step outside your fucking box and stop being so, like somebody said earlier, set in your ways. I tend to watch how a woman moves or vibes, could be if she's loud or just too quiet or she is not interacting. I may not approach her. Okay. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Same thing happens in marriage. Guys stare at their wives, but if she ain't feeling you, it ain't going down. No matter what. Men gonna look though. You got to keep it pushing. Same thing happens in marriage. Guys stare at their wives, but if she ain't feeling you, not necessarily Aaron, you can take it one step further and just not fucking stare at her like with your dick in your hand and actually do something to get her in the mood. A lot of times with women and sex dies down in a relationship, it's mental. You can't just dick hard, come on, jump on it. Like you literally have to work and build like a mental connection before you just go jumping in the coochie. It has to start way earlier in the day when you at work, have some flowers delivered to her at her job, at home, wherever the fuck she at, have some flowers delivered, send her a nice little text or whatever. Mentally build her up so that when you get home, she wants to jump on your dick. She desires to jump in. You just can't like, oh, dick hard, hey, get your pussy wet, let's do it. After a while, that shit ain't gonna work. Realistically, that's just sometimes what you have to do in order to, when you're in a long-term relationship, to kind of keep things flowing. You have to put a little extra work in. Unfortunately, it's like that, but they say relationships take work. So do the fucking work, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody you actually like. It's easy to do the fucking work. It's easy to butter her up. So by the time you get home, she trying to butter your balls. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Call of Duty, my relationship was 5 years plus. When the girl came to me, I know what to do with her. Is she like what she see me in my process? Okay. Not sure what that means. Okay. Um, sorry, like I'm trying to get this caffeine out my system. Aaron says absolutely. Okay, cool. All right. Any other questions, concerns, or situations that you want any feedback on from me or people in the chat? Go ahead and post it. I'm just here because you fine. See, KV Begaman is just here because I'm fine. Like, that's all he needed. That's funny. But yeah, any questions, concerns, topics that you want to address while we're in here that me or somebody else in the chat can respond to. Damn, it's not long enough. What matcha are you taking? What matcha are you talking about? Green tea? Yeah, I mixed the green tea matcha, the powder, and made this whole fucking latte situation or whatever. And it's just, I did probably like a double dose of what I should have taken. So I'm fucking on 10 right now. I am on 10 right now. Demands can't be made in a relationship question. Demands, I wouldn't say demands can't be made in a relationship. You can ask, you can have a discussion about, just because, thank you, science. If you're dating a man, he said he's not ready for a relationship, but his actions are stating something different. Believe what the fuck that man says and keep your options open and continue to date. Because if he says he's not relating, he's not ready for a relationship. And he says this out his fucking mouth, and he's relaying this information to you. He's telling you this shit, even though he may be acting like fucking you raw, kissing you, letting you meet the family, and you fuck around and you see him doing something else with another chick. The fuck can you say? His comeback, no matter what you say, his comeback is always going to be, I told you I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't care if I buy you gifts on your birthday, Valentine's, take you out on trips, buy you everything, pay all your fucking bills, fuck you raw, eat your pussy, blowing your ass, let you meet my family, let you be the first one, the my plus one to a wedding. I told your fucking ass I wasn't ready for a relationship. So you see me with Terry or Tanisha over here. I told you I wasn't ready for a relationship. We're not committed. I haven't claimed you, so I can do what the fuck I want. Why are you saying anything? If a man tells you this out his fucking mouth, regardless of how he's acting, believe him, because he wanted to relay this information to you for a reason. I did Call of Duty. I did. What's my take on polygamy? I'm all for polygamy if it's done like how it was like originally made for. Men will say what they want. If we want you, we will keep you. That's a fact. Okay, so Moose on my YouTube, perfect AO peace at all times. Moose say they will say what they want. Men will say what they want. So if he wanted you, he wanted a relationship with you, he probably would have said it along with the actions aligning to him wanting to have a relationship with you. We got to stop doing relationship things and not be in one. I mean, if you're not mentally capable of handling when shit go left or not your way in a situationship, don't get into a situationship. You can do relationship things with somebody and know that it's not a committed relationship. So when something goes left or you see them with somebody else or doing the same shit they were doing with you with somebody else, you can be mentally able to be like, okay, I know we're not together, but I see him tonight or I see her tonight. We're gonna be doing the same shit later on tonight. It's okay. You got to be mentally stable and ready for that, or don't get in a fucking situationship, or at least full on like that relationship stuff and not be in one. This was a hard lesson I had to learn. Actually, the man who put me onto you taught me this lesson. Ooh, hard lesson, eh? And the man put you onto my channel. That's what's up. I love it. I fucking love it. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Questions, concerns, situations that you want me to address? Let me know. That's what we're here for. In this hour and a half of power, let me know. Yes, ma'am. That's dope. That is so freaking dope. Hey, Oskina, welcome to the chat. And Lexo Jesus and Cognac. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, this bottom phone is shaking. Thank you, Mr. 100 Rounds. I appreciate that. Respect to all, one love. Okay, so anybody who's currently dating or has dated in the past, what do you have a problem with? Like, what do you have a complaint on that you may want to bring up and we discuss it here as men and women? And we're going to give our insights to it. Like, what problems have you been seeing and experiencing on the dating scene? Or hell, even within your fucking relationship, it's like, why the fuck people do this dumbass shit? Like, why the fuck? I need to plug this up. Hey, Jonathan and Halo and Texas Made. Can you please complete your thoughts on polygamy? Oh, I'm sorry. I get sidetracked. So I'm all for polygamy for what it was originally made. There is one person that if they want me to get into a relationship and not have a child, because that's why I left the whole situation, because I did not want another child. I don't give a fuck how good I was gonna be taken care of. I don't want a fucking baby. I have 5 and that's more than enough. So I'm all for polygamy in the aspect of when it was like kind of sort of originally created for. So this person has 2 kids, 2 different women. He takes care of both of these women amazingly well. Kids are amazingly taken care of. And he is building a legacy for these children, building a legacy for these children and these women to set his village that he's created up amazingly. So he's working on something. I need to call him too and find out how it's going. He's setting up something to the point where the business that he's working on right now, I probably already started because I haven't talked to him in a couple of months. Um, the profits from the business, he wants to start doing like a stimulus check for his black people and pay certain families or underprivileged families $1,500 a month for till they get out of their shitty relationship. I mean, not shitty relationship, but shitty situations, hard situation, whatever. But he wants to do like a stimulus for these people, $1,500 a month for these families to help them, maintain, go on, get on their feet, whatever the hell, to put them, help to put them in a better or easier position. In that too, he also wants to create something to teach children financial literacy and things like that. But he's doing this for his black community. So he has that amount of money, or will be making that amount of money to invest in doing this for people. So he's building this legacy. He's building this huge thing for us as black folks that's going to be giving back. Like that's his goal with the business that he's doing and starting or already started now. So in this legacy that he's building, he's able to have multiple children with multiple women or have multiple women um and have kids by and be like, yo, I'm doing all this for y'all. I'm doing all this so y'all could be good. I'm doing all this so y'all could be straight. I'm creating my legacy and y'all are my tribe and y'all keep this shit going when I die. This, I'm all on board for polygamy. On board for it. Some of the poly shit I've been seeing online that I'm not down with and I can't get jiggy with is a dude that wants to have multiple women just to have sex with, or a dude that wants multiple women just to help him pay bills and use their income to help him survive or live a certain life. That's the polygamy I'm not. That's the poly shit I'm not on. I can't get jiggy with that. Just go be a fucking pimp. Don't call it poly. Just go be a fucking pimp. Like I'm cool. Thank you, Kevin. Becky, can you please? I have problems with men complimenting me. It's like pulling teeth with some men. You have problems with men not wanting to compliment you, or you want them to compliment you, and it's like pulling teeth to make them say something nice to you? I'm not sure what you mean, Becky. Please kind of expound on that comment because I'm not exactly sure, or just like pose it as a complete question or complete sentence. Hey, Jara, how you feeling today? Hopefully better than yesterday after taking some medication last night. Need to watch the time. I'm gonna get off here in like 15 to 30 minutes because I gotta get ready for it's like a conference call or whatever. Yeah, it's MKME. MKME, what does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Thanks for that honesty. Oh yeah, Falmadine, but what honesty about the what, polygamy shit? Yeah, it's like pulling teeth to get a compliment from some men. Again, it's the same thing with Dekevian. I'm not doing it. That's a lot. That's a lot. Dekevian. Okay, I'm gonna just say D. Okay, it's like pulling teeth to get compliments from some men. Why are you looking for compliments? Why are you seeking compliments? Are you not sure within yourself? Why do they have to say anything? Why I gotta be pulling teeth just to get information out of them? Like, why do you care? Again, from the reasons I stated earlier, men may not say nothing to you or approach you because of those reasons that I stated earlier. The rejection, they may be, in a relationship that they 100% respect. They're just not, I don't know. Even you have a booger hanging out your nose, and that may be why they stare and don't approach. It could be so many different reasons, but they're not obligated to give you compliments. It's not an obligation. It's your responsibility to compliment yourself and feel good about yourself and know that you look good that day or what your energy's on that day. Like it's your job. Like men don't have to. They not put on this earth just to tell you you look pretty or you look nice or your energies look like it's on 10 or you're glowing. So, regardless if it's because I want to hear how good I look, but tell yourself how good you look in the mirror. Again, that's not these men's job. It's the man who you're in a relationship with. That's his job. These single men out here or these men walking around out here, it ain't their fucking job to tell you you look good or compliment you because you want to know or you want to hear how good you look. Tell yourself that first. And then once you tell yourself that, you'll be okay. If that's your identity, take on that identity like I look good. I'm doing stuff to make myself look good and feel good and smell good or whatever. Take on that identity before you even leave the house, looking for it from somebody else. Because if you're looking for that shit on the outside and it's a requirement to hear that shit from people on the outside and you never fucking hear it, imagine what that's gonna do to you. You're gonna be fucked up. So just take it as if you do get a compliment, it's icing on the cake. But don't make it a requirement. Hey, Prince from Dallas. Don't make it a requirement or rely on people on the outside in your everyday life that's walking by. What response, Aaron? To have to tell you you look good. Because if you don't hear it for days and days at a time, you're gonna think something wrong with your ass. Because you didn't already do the inner work and tell yourself that and make that your identity before you even walked out the door. One shouldn't need validation from anyone to have or be proud or happy with oneself. Very true, Mr. Rounds. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Please let me know I'm wrong. Real talk, LaPrince said, real talk. I have to pee, but I don't feel like getting up right now. That's bad. That is bad. But I do have to pee. I keep drinking this water and I just down that fucking matcha. Aaron said, you said a lot. Okay, I'll take that. I said a lot. That's what's up. That's that caffeine. It is definitely that caffeine, like, got me geeked up, and then I gotta pee like crazy. So it's all bad right now. The inside of my body jumping up and down like a little kid on a couch. Stop being lazy and go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go in a minute, Barry. I just really don't feel like getting up. It's coming. It's coming with a vengeance, though. That urge to go potty. I understand that, but what is wrong with expecting a man to want to say nice things to a lady? It's wrong to expect anything from any fucking body who got no obligation to you. It's wrong to expect that. It's okay to expect that from your mate in your personal committed monogamous relationship, but expect that for other motherfuckers who don't owe you to expect that. It's nice and a cherry on top of the ice cream to hear it, but it's wrong to expect that shit. What's up with y'all 50 plus looking so good? What's up? Um, black don't crack. Even if you smoke crack like Whitney Houston did, black don't crack. You take care of it. But yeah, Becky, it's wrong to expect shit from people that have no significance in your life and vice versa. Like it's wrong to expect shit. It's wrong to expect shit from any human being that born in this motherfucker by itself ain't gonna die in this motherfucker by itself. Like it's wrong to expect certain shit. Motherfuckers don't owe you nothing. They can give you grace and give you certain shit, but motherfuckers don't owe you shit. Your skincare regimen, I've been following you for years, and you didn't take a single wrinkle. Okay, my skincare routine is on my YouTube channel. I did it a little couple of months ago. It's on my YouTube channel, the updated one. I do wrinkle. I have like crow's feet around the eyes, and I have developed these smile lines that I would like to get taken care of. So aging is happening, and my neck is getting gobbly. So aging is definitely happening. I'm just hopefully whatever the fuck I'm doing is trying to slow it down so it don't be as bad. But I'm doing the best I can. I did recently get my lips plumped up, but it faded the fuck away. But other than that, I haven't touched my face except for my skincare routine and the shit that I put on my skin and the shit that I'm trying to take within to help with my skin care or whatever, my overall appearance. Oh my god, my hand is shaking. Keep them smile lines. I want these smile lines gone. I want them here. Don't want them there. So eventually I'm gonna do some Botox and some shit to kind of plump shit up and get rid of shit when I get sick and tired. Or I might just age gracefully. I don't know. We'll see. But right now this is what it is. I need another phone holder. All right, if you guys have nothing else for me, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Unless you have something else for me. Questions, concerns, situation scenarios that you want to bring up for me and us to discuss. I'm open. If not, I'll be logging off here in like 2 minutes. Why is my phone dying so fast? I need to send an email to somebody who just texted me. And then I need to make a phone call or two to Florida. Anything else? Anything else? Because we've been over here on here for an hour and 5 minutes already. Nothing? Nothing at all? Or somebody typing something? Oh my God, I'd be so happy when you come on a live. Beautiful, sweetness, amazing, phenomenal. So thank you for the compliment, Eddie. See, Becky, you didn't owe me that, but I'm very, very happy for the, you know what I'm saying, the icing on top of the cake or whatever. Like, I appreciate that. Anything else? Okay, I'm going to take a break. If you have anything else to talk about, question, scenario, type it in the chat box. But I'm going to go take a potty break real quick. And when I get back, I shall see it and I'll respond to it. If y'all got nothing for me by the time I get back, I'm born and raised in Miami. Then I'm going to go ahead and log off. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a second. I got Okay, I'm back. Were there any questions? Hello, let's see you talk. Have a good one. You too, D. Very welcome. Well dressed. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, so no questions there. We're gonna log off of there. You are opening my eyes to a new perspective. I hope so, Becky. I hope something has totally like gave you a new perspective, have you looking at things differently. Blessings to you and yours. Thank you, Eric. All right, I'm about to log off of. Oh, I did get a text. Yeah, I'm about to log off of the Instagram. Of course, the Prince, my pleasure. I'm about to log off the Instagram live because yeah, no more questions or anything like that. I'll talk to you guys on the page whenever I post something. Bye bye. Let's oh my god, I'm still shaking from the damn caffeine. Okay, maybe she'll provide it after they receive all. Anything over here? Better late than broke. Anything over here? Questions, comments, concerns about dating or relationships before I log off? You should get on that night like you used to so we can just hang out. I don't be having time. I be busy. I wish I could. I be sleep really, to be honest. I usually be in bed by 8 o'clock now, like an old fucking lady. Okay, boom, that's done. Sorry. Once you have the rest of the door, let me know so I can put them. Okay. So stay blessed. You should get it on at night. On I need to take this out of here. On your beneficial. All right, you guys don't have anything else for me before I log off? I guess you still have a property because I know you sold that townhouse you said. That townhouse was a rental. Me, okay, her. I reply her. Okay. So there's this guy out here that builds duplexes for $222,000 on your own land. I want to look into that and see what's up with that. Um, what are the details on that and see how that works? Because it's a pretty decent price. So I'll have to question how big, how many square feet, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, all that other stuff, and see his work. But yeah. Any other dating or relationship questions, concerns, or anything like that before I get off of here and start making some phone calls and get ready for my meeting? Let me know. I'm gonna give it like 1 minute just in case somebody's typing out a scenario, and then I'm gonna log off if I get nothing. Definitely, you guys that are here, please follow me on TikTok because I'm trying to get my TikTok followers up so that I'm able to do more. I need at least 1,000. Right now I'm at like 300. So I need at least 1,000 people to follow me on my TikTok before I'm able to like do more stuff on there. I think TikTok is where I said I was going to probably, if I brought the outfits of the day back, it'll be on TikTok. So definitely um follow me on TikTok. And my TikTok is Montana DeLeon. It's just Montana DeLeon. I probably have maybe like 6 to 9 videos up, and that's it. But I don't think we have any questions or concerns or scenarios. So I'm going to go ahead and log off of here. And I will see you guys on another scheduled live. I scheduled this live on my Instagram. My Instagram is Love Some Montana. So I scheduled this so the people on Instagram knew that I was about to get on at the time a couple of hours ago. So if you're not following my Instagram and you want to see me do a live and know what time it's going to be exactly when I do a scheduled live, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And the Instagram is Love Some Montana. But other than that, yeah, I'm out of here, you guys. Have an amazing one.